Hey everybody, welcome back to the G5 Philippines channel. I hope you're having a great day. I'm standing outside in front of my house, and it's not entirely random. We are getting the first rain, and I'm completely speculating here, but I want to say in 3 months. I mean, yeah, March, April, May, yeah. I am fairly certain that we have had absolutely minuscule rain, and then on top of that we've just had extremely hot temperatures. Fortunately, it's not been heavy humidity. I mean, we're tropical, so there is some humidity, but it's not been grossly humid. It's been more of a drier humidity, if that's possible. But yeah, I just wanted to open up a little bit with the first rain. Apparently there's some sort of, I think they're calling it a cyclone. I don't really know the terminology, typhoon, cyclone. If you do, drop a comment with the explanation. But yeah, so in Fahrenheit, it's about 85 degrees, 84 degrees. Usually this time of day, which is, we're pushing noon, it's a little bit before noon. Usually we're already up to 94, 96 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's been really hot. So to have a little bit of a break and a little bit of precipitation is kind of nice. Today's video, I'm going to sit down. I'm actually going to go back to my workspace and sit down. I've got a few things that I want to talk about, kind of about my YouTube channel and where I'm going to take it. Basically, there's no spoilers to alert. I'm not quitting, but I'm definitely having to make some decisions because I want to make videos. I want to do YouTube. There's so much interest. There's so much stuff living in the Philippines that I could talk about. But as I've said in previous videos, I have to really pick and choose my activities, and my work has not scaled back. It has not. Maybe I've just gotten better at what I'm doing, so I have a little bit of free time to play with. But that being said, I still need to prioritize where I put my time and effort. And thanks guys for your comments. Supporting. Yeah, we understand you're busy. Life is life. So thank you for that. And while I'm saying thank you to all your subscribers. We're up to 7,400 or so. Yeah, I think 7,400 subscribers, and I want to thank everybody. It is kind of interesting that I'm only getting an average of 300 or so views per video, and actually that's what I'm about to get into. So enough out here. I'm gonna go back to my desk. See you there. Let me start off by saying YouTube, as well as other social media platforms, you can think of them as being like they're hungry beasts. They're not happy unless you're feeding them. And when I say they're not happy, their algorithms are hungry beasts. And what I mean by that is, if I'm not generating content, and I don't know, you guys, I'm sure you have your favorite YouTubers, you have your favorite channels that you tune into, whether it's daily or weekly or monthly. I know some of my favorite YouTubers, produce once a month videos. Some produce once a week. Some produce every day. I get accustomed to those schedules, and I look forward to them putting out their next content, their next video. But for a normal everyday guy like me, I'm not expecting to be on anyone's mind as far as, man, I wonder what G5's coming out with next. I don't really expect that. But at the same time, over the course of a few years, I've, accumulated 7,400 or so subscribers to the channel. And, in a fun and friendly way, I feel some responsibility to, provide my subscribers, with some fun and entertaining content. But at the same time, of those 7,400 subscribers, my average video is only getting 300, 350 or so views. And as far as making a living versus making YouTube videos or finding that happy medium, I sort of have to pick and choose and be selective of how I use my time. Not to mention I'm a husband and a father of 3 kids, and I need to devote time and energy to my family. So all of that being said, I love making, and not only do I love making the videos but I've actually gained some really cool friendships. Some are more or less, good acquaintances. Others have actually developed into, personal friendships. And for that, it's just invaluable. It's priceless. And so, so when I think about, I don't want to quit making YouTube videos. And for the last year and a half, I've only produced a handful of videos, which, by the way, lends to the fewer views. But I never want to make it a point of complaint about the YouTube algorithm. It is what it is. I mean, me complaining about that is useless. It's a waste of time and energy. But for me to leverage YouTube for views and for potential, income stream, which is not a priority, but would be nice. In fact, if the YouTube channel were to generate enough income, then obviously I could start pushing more of my time and activity towards that. I could make better quality content. Making a video that retains a viewer throughout the entire length of the video. My videos on average, and I'm really opening up behind the scenes here, but not only am I only getting 350 or so views, but of those 350 views, I'm only getting an average of about 30 to 40% retention. So in other words, of those 300 or 350 viewers, only 30% are watching the entire video. And here's another cool stat that I'll share with you. When you can click into your analytics, and there's a module, a tab that you can click into, and it tells you, and of the 300 or 350 viewers, only like 10% of those are subscribers. So, these are just kind of like, what? How is it that I have 7,400 subscribers, but I'm only getting 300, 350 views? And of those 300, 350 views, only 10% of those views are subscribed to the channel. But, that's the world we live in. Who cares? Right? Really, who cares? But I guess the point I'm trying to make is, in order for me to take the time to make a video that is really entertaining, which means I have to plan it out. I have to get all of the cuts. All of the shots, so that I can jump from one to the next, to the next, to the next. Or I can make these sort of vlog videos that I've made the last 2 or 3 weeks, getting my air conditioner in the car fixed. That video I thought that video would actually do pretty well, and it is just not done well at all. And then what was the other video? My little solar follies, that I made last week. I thought that would be interesting. I think the retention on that is like 20%, 23%. It's like you can see the graph where people open the video and it just immediately drops, and it just like, you know. So kind of pulling the curtain back on my particular, you know, statistics, analytics, which is not your problem, is not your burden to bear. I'm not even trying to insinuate that. I'm just sharing with you what drives not only me, but other YouTubers, you know, how much time I can spend investing into creating a video that would be more entertaining. And I'm a very creative mind. I'm always thinking of ideas, you know, for videos, and oh, I could do this, I could do that. But it just takes time. I mean, just simply said, it just takes time to do that stuff. So I'm trying not to drag you through the muck on that. That's not the intention of sharing. The intention of sharing all that with you is that I would love to do more. I would love to do more if the channel paid back in return commensurate to the effort going into it, then I could do more. And I would do more. So all of that being said, right now my focus is to create one video per week, at least at a bare minimum, and just sort of keep the channel active, keep the heartbeat pumping, the heartbeat, you know, going, and so it doesn't just fade off into the oblivion. But you know, you guys tell me, you know, what are your ideas? You know, I see a lot of YouTubers that are doing these ads. I could do that. I actually, even with a small channel like mine, I get emails from, you know, product companies that want me to sponsor, you know, or you know, promote their products. And so, you know, I don't really want to get into reading commercials, but I'm also not opposed to it. I guess I would. You know, a lot of YouTubers, they use platforms like Patreon and you know, PayPal and different things. You know, buy me a cup of coffee kind of a thing. I've never really wanted to do that. Not to say that I'm not above it, but, you know, in other words, I'm not asking you for money, but you know what you could do? And this is what you could do is, like, you know, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you like the video well enough, share it to your Facebook, share it to your, you know, tell people. If all 300 or 350 viewers did just took that one little second to click like. I do this all the time. I'll watch a video and I'm like, my buddy would really love this, and I just send it to his messenger. If you do that, the channel will grow. And if you find my brand of content, you know, valuable in any way, shape, or form, you know, that will help me to do more, to do better, to create more, you know, fun and more entertaining type of content, as well as the informative stuff. You know, I created those Visa videos a couple 3 years ago, and they still get comments almost every day. So yeah, I'll end it there. Thanks. God bless. See you.